Welcome back to my channel. Today I don't have anything makeup related. I honestly I don't even know what today is. To be honest, like I know what today is, but like I don't know. I don't know. Lately I've just been feeling like off, and I kind of just want to like talk about it. And I feel like lately, with everything that's going on with coronavirus and quarantine and social distancing, I kind of just feel like I have no one to talk to in the most effective way that works for me. Um, like FaceTiming is great, texting is great, but I feel like I need that human interaction, that sitting in the same room at the same table, like talking to one another, that like kind of conversation. And like since I can't have that, I'm gonna talk at a camera. Which I know kind of makes no sense, but I know I'm not alone with like what I'm feeling. So I kind of just want to get it out and kind of just have it open. I'm a very open person. Like I always say, I'm an open book. So I figure, why not be real? Why not talk about it? Honestly, this isn't going to be the most positive video that I have. It's probably the most negative video that I will have. And it's a lot. It's like a lot because it's just a lot that has been on my mind, and it's a lot that I've been thinking about. And to say it out loud is kind of just like gut wrenching and kind of just like, I don't know. It's just thoughts that I keep as thoughts that I never really say aloud. And I think it's so important for me to be honest with myself and to say these things out loud, because these are thoughts that I've been living with for a majority of my life. And I just want to put it out all on the table. With that being said, I have been wanting to start my Real Talks with D segment on this channel, and I really didn't know like what topic to start it off with, what topic would be right to branch out into a realm of deep intimate conversations. But I thought, with what I'm going to talk about today, I think that's probably the realest, the rawest, and the most honest way to start my Real Talks with D. So today we are going to be talking about not so much self-love. I know it's like, but self-hate. Hear me out. Like, I'm a big self-love girl, but like lately, these past couple weeks, it's just been so heavy. I kind of just like, for a second, I just want to be real and just be honest about what I hate about myself. Because I think I throw around that self-love thing so often that I try to dance around the reality of I fucking hate myself. Like, I'm probably going to swear a lot in this because this is going to be like the realest, rawest form that you will ever see me. And honestly, I try to like not swear too much, but honestly, that's me. I fucking swear a lot. Like, that's just real shit. See me, I don't even think I've ever had this conversation with anyone, like, ever to this extent, but this is real shit. So today we're just going to talk about self-hate, I guess. I guess there's no way to like put it in a positive way. We're just gonna talk about self-hate. And yeah, and that's how I'm gonna kick off my Real Talks with D's, self-hate. So that's that. I hope one day that I'm able to like rebound back to this with self-love, which I try to be, but maybe self-love in like a less toxic way. I feel like I try to impose it so much because I'm just like, if I keep like imposing it, maybe I'll believe it one day. Nah, I feel like I need to address what I hate before I start to love. You feel me? So right now I kind of just feel like I hate myself. And real shit, I'm coming to you with my like, this is my natural hair. Like dead ass, like this is me 100%. Like shit, if we're gonna be real, might as well take off the damn headband. But like, boy, if we're gonna be real, check out the bald spot though. Bald spot's coming in. Might as well keep it real, keep it 100. Low-key uncomfortable, but we have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Gotta practice what you preach. So yeah, I've came to the revelation that lately I just hate myself, period. And I mean, and it's sad because like I could literally list 1,000 things that I hate about myself. And honestly, like, I got time. Like, let's fucking list it. Let's keep it 100. So, first obvious thing, my hair. I hate my hair. As y'all know, I have a rocky relationship with my hair. You know, like, I shaved my head, all that. I went through that journey, and that was a long one. That was a very long one. But, you know, this is my hair now. I don't think I've ever, like, really updated anyone. This is my hair in a bun. Is it in a bun? Ponytail? Bun. I'd say it's in a bun. Not a lot. Like, when I was younger, I had very long, thick hair. When my mom was taking care of it. And then I was dumb. And I was like, nah, I'm grown. Like, I can take care of my own hair in, like, the 5th grade. And, nah, that shit fell out. Like, that shit fell out. So, like, now I'm left with, like, this thin-ass hair. Like, it's thin, kinky as hell. It's frustrating. Anywho, this is what I got. We're working with her. What else do I hate about myself? I don't like my smile. And it's like this. See, the funny thing is about the things that I hate about myself, it's like that most of the things that I hate about myself are the things that people always say they love about me. And like, if that doesn't tell you how fucked up insecurity is, like, it's fucked up. Literally, most of the things that I will probably list that I hate about myself, people love about me. So, like, my smile, for example. I hate my smile. I hate my smile. I think it's fucking annoying. I hate how it makes my eyes, like, shut. Like, you know, I'm genuinely smiling when my eyes look like they're closed. Like, my fake, like, selfie smiles are, like, I hate it. But my real, genuine smile, like right now, like, my eyes look like they're closed. They're not. I can see everything perfectly. And people always, like, shit on me for it. And they're always, like, making those jokes, like, where are your eyes? Why are your eyes closed? And, like, pictures that I'm, like, genuinely happy in. And I'm like, I'm smiling. So it's fucking annoying. Another thing, my laugh. I hate my laugh. Literally, I wish I had a cute, like, giggly, like, girly laugh. I don't. I laugh like a hyena. It's not even like just a hyena. It's like a mix of a hyena or a 90-year-old smoker. Like, I be wheezing. I really be wheezing. So it's not cute. I hate it. But apparently a lot of people love my smile, my laugh. I get that a lot. And I'm like, why? Literally, why? Don't know. I'll never know. I'll never understand it. Maybe one day I'll appreciate it. But right now, I'm not a big fan. My nose. I hate my nose. This is a new one. I never used to be insecure about my nose, but I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. It's not cute to me anymore. My cheeks. I hate how, like, big and round my cheeks are, which is sad because I have my dad's cheeks. I really do. And I love that man to death. But I don't know. I struggle with my cheeks. I struggle with my cheeks sometimes. I feel like they ain't serving me right, you know? I occasionally have a pretty rough time with my skin color, which is, like, something I never say, and I never want to come across as I hate being black. Never, but I do find myself comparing myself to, like, girls who are lighter than me, you know, like, feeling like my skin complexion plays a part in why men don't like me, which I know is like saying it out loud actually is just like, I can't believe I'm saying it, but, like, it's a thought that actually runs through my head. And I think it really stems back to, like 8 years ago when, like, insecurities, like, really started, like, when I was a teenager, and just being made fun of for, you know, my skin color. I was made fun of for my skin color, like, literally. I don't even like talking about it, really, but, like, I just remember fucking being called precious all the time. I hate, like, I've never watched this movie in my life, but always been called precious and, like, you know, the typical, like, fat, black woman shit. Like, it's exhausting. It's just an exhausting thing to think about and to even, like, stress about as a teenager and even as a grown woman. Like, it's exhausting. Please point out something else. Like, it's just, I don't know. What else do I hate? My arms, these fucking bitch. Ooh. Honestly, this is this is tough. Saying it out loud is tough. Ooh. Don't like my arms. My thighs. I'm not gonna get up and show you all my thighs. that's like I ain't doing that to y'all. Let's just leave it to the imagination. They big, dimply, which I'm sure most women's are, but mine, it's just something about it. When it's on yourself, it really bothers you. But when you see it on other people, you deem it as beautiful. You see it as like brave, but you have the same things. Why don't you see it as brave with yourself? I will never understand it. Insecurity is just something that I've always tried so hard to avoid and to ignore. But like, I think it's gotten to the point where I can't really ignore it anymore. And honestly, I avoid being vulnerable a lot. So I think being able to say it and to really like be honest with myself and be like, you're not happy with yourself. And a lot of the things I'm not happy about, I can't change. Like being overweight, I can change that. Honestly, I can change pretty much everything, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, but if I change them, am I going to be happy? Probably not. I don't know why I think I will sometimes, but I know I won't. Like, I can lose the weight. Will I be happy skinny? I don't know. Probably not. I'll probably still always compare myself to somebody. I could bleach my skin, make myself lighter. Will I be happy? Probably not, because there's always going to be someone who glows different than me, whose skin is clearer than mine. Like, it's just like, it's all vanity, man. It's all vanity. I could get a nose job. Am I going to be happy? No, there's going to be someone with a smaller nose than me or a cuter nose than me. Like, I could wear colored contacts. I can get lighter eyes. Like, that's another insecurity too. I wish I had light eyes. I just wish I had like a hazel brown, which I know people are probably like, it's not even that deep. I don't know, sis. It's boring to have dark brown eyes sometimes. But I could get colored contacts, and they even have procedures where you can change the color of your eyes. I could do that. You know what I mean? I could, I don't know, get hair plugs. I don't know. What the fuck can I do for this? Like, I could get a weave. You know, I could go back to braids. I could freaking, which, what can I say? I did go back to braids for a week. And when I tell y'all, I went crazy. Like, I like, this insecurity thing, like, I have been insecure for a long time, right? I got a good handle on it. But sometime in March, I fell apart. I don't know what happened. I know what happened. I just don't like talking about what happened. But like, what happened really started the downward spiral of me just hating myself. But bruh, I got braids like 2 weeks ago, right? I had these braids in for like a week, a little over a week and a half. And I literally looked in the mirror and I went ballistic. I went crazy. I was like, you're fucking hideous. What the fuck are you doing? Because when I get braids, for some reason I feel like braids make me beautiful. I feel like this is ugly. Like, this is hideous to me. But when I get braids, it's like kind of like my alter ego. Like, I'm fierce, I'm confident, I'm this, I'm that. And I get them so often that, you know, this last time that I got them, it didn't feel the same. And because of that, it was like, I was like, get this shit off my head. I didn't want it. And like, I went crazy. Like, when I tell you I went crazy, like, I blasted Mary J. Blige's No More Drama on repeat. And here I am with the scissors, like, cutting out my braids. I was like, fuck this, fuck that. Like, I'm ugly as shit anyway. This shit doesn't matter. And when I tell you, when I was done with my episode, and I was left with freaking cornrows, and I had to work in the morning, I was like, what you gonna do now, sis? Because now now you're looking mad. Oh my God. But I had to go to work with like my natural like fro. And bruh, and it was liberating for a minute. It was liberating for a minute, and then I was just like, damn, like, I was insecure in my braids. Now I'm stuck in my natural hair that I felt good in for a second, but now I'm feeling ugly again. I was like, damn, I can't win. Like, when does it end? When do you hit that point of just you're content? And it's exhausting. It really, truly is exhausting. Like, I can't tell you enough how I feel so restless every day just thinking about, like, I'm tired of thinking about it. Like, I'm such an overthinker. And when I tell you I'm thinking about this shit all the time, I'm thinking about, like, wow, this man never liked you because you're fat, you're too dark, your hair isn't soft and pretty and long, fucking, your smile is jacked, like, fucking, your laugh is fucking annoying, like, your eyes aren't light enough, like, oh my god, like, I can't even tell you how, like, that shit replays in my head every single day. That's exhausting. It's so exhausting, my man. I don't know why I just said my man. It's just, oh, it's just, I can't get over it. And it's like, and it's annoying too, because I'm very self-aware of the negative thoughts that I have. And I'm very self-aware that, you know, change with my thoughts really start with me. But I'm trying, and it's like, I can't run from it. You know, it's always going to come right back to me. Like, no. You look in the mirror and you see someone who isn't worthy enough. You see someone who isn't worthy of love. You see someone who isn't worthy of a great career. You see someone who isn't worthy of friendships. You see someone who isn't worthy of respect. And oh my god, I'm just like, I hate saying it. I literally hate saying it out loud. Like, it's different. And it's like, just looking at myself too, it's just like, you're literally saying this shit to yourself. And it's just like, damn, it's harsh. It's fucking stone cold. Like, but that's the real shit. I remember being in quarantine because I was out of work for like 4 weeks. And I remember during quarantine, like, scrolling through Instagram. And I remember seeing people from, like, high school and celebrities and just, like, you know, just people I know, people I love, you know, simple shit. I just remember, like, a couple nights, like, scrolling, and I'm like, all of a sudden tears streaming down my face. And I was like, I don't look like any of these people. Like, I don't look like, I'm not skinny. Like, my skin is, oh my god, am I crying? Bitch, my ass, I'm finna not about to cry. I'm finna about to cry. But I was just like, I don't look like any of these people. Like, my smile isn't radiant like that. Like, my body isn't, like, skinny and curvy like that. You know, and I know, like, with social media, with Instagram, it's like, it goes a long way with, you know, like, people portray themselves how they want you to see them on social media. Just because they look picture perfect doesn't mean their life is perfect. It doesn't mean they don't have their own insecurities they're dealing with. But something about that is just so triggering to me, of just, like, just seeing only the perfect side and feeling like a loser because you don't have that. I think really is such a shitty thing. It is such a shitty thing to put yourself through, and to even compare yourself to those people. It's just so wrong, because we're all so different. We all have our own unique things about each other. And to single yourself out and think that your unique thing is worthless is just dead wrong. It really is just dead wrong. Like, how do I even do a positive turn with this? Because I can't be dogging on myself like this. Like, I don't know. Like, damn, like, a bitch has been sad, but, like, I always gotta make, like, a positive turnaround. Like, it's not me to, like, not have a positive turnaround here. My ass is out here, like, about to start crying. Like, ooh. I don't know, man. I've just been going through it. And, like, not even just that. Like, I've been kind of going through the cycle of emotions, you know, dealing with the loss of my father still. Like, when he first passed, like, I didn't process the emotions properly, and I didn't handle it And I knew at the time when I was pushing away emotions, I wasn't crying, none of that. I knew at the time that like I had to deal with that shit in the future. I knew that shit would bite me in the ass in the future, but I still chose to do it. Now I'm dealing with it. So lately it's just been a lot of crying and a lot of just like just sad thoughts. And I'm like, man, when did this become my life? But throw insecurity in the mix and I'm I'm going crazy. Like, but it runs deep. It really runs deep. And I honestly haven't felt this way by myself in a very long time. Like since like 2012 when like it was like peak bullying time for me and I was being cyberbullied. But I think, I don't know, something about feeling those thoughts as a grown woman stings a little bit more for me. I don't know. I mean, as a teenage girl, comparing yourself to other teenage girls, like, that shit sucked. But something about being a grown woman and comparing yourself to other women is just like, damn. Thinking that you don't have it together. Like, I don't have my degree yet. I feel like a loser for that because I was so close. I got about 3 years done and never finished. I feel like a loser for that every time, you know. I'm happy for everyone that I love and everyone I know that has their degree, but it's like a constant reminder that I just gave up on myself and I just decided to accept what it was, you know. People who are in better jobs. I see people getting engaged, people having kids, like my number one thing. I really want to have kids. I want to get married, like, and I just don't see that in my future because of my insecurities. I just don't. And that's honestly what's holding me back in general from having that, because like it's my insecurities, you know what I mean? And it's just so frustrating. I don't know, something about watching, like, I'm such a person that will cheer on everybody, but at the same time it just sucks. I'll always be happy for everybody, but at the same time I'm like, I wish I had that. You know, when is it my time to have that? And it's really hard to think about sometimes. I don't know. I just wanted to like come in front of the camera and really just say like my thoughts, because I feel like not even just for the sake of being vulnerable, but I think it's so important to like look back on these things, because honestly, I'm gonna try to be positive and just be like, it's nowhere but up from here, you know. It really is nowhere but up. And I know this is only temporary, and I know one day I'm gonna look back on this and I'm gonna be like, I can't believe I ever said those things about myself. But to feel the pride of knowing that I made it out and I was able to like accept who I am for who I am, I just want to be able to feel that pride, but I also be able to remember where I started too, you know? So, I mean, I pretty much, I guess, touched on everything. I mean, I guess how I just, obviously I have so much more to say, I just don't even know what to say anymore, because I feel like I just sound too depressing. I think this is the most serious I've ever been in front of a camera. I guess how I can end this real talk with D. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Be vulnerable with yourself. Be vulnerable with friends. Be vulnerable with family. You know, that shit doesn't come easy for me. It takes me doing stuff like this to get me to grow and then be vulnerable with the people that I love. But don't be afraid to be vulnerable. You know, if you're going through the same stuff with insecurities and you're just feeling like you're not good enough, you hate yourself, like, you are good enough. You know, you were given this life in this body with these features, you know, for a reason. They're beautiful. There's no need to alter them. unless you truly feel like you need to feel some sort of, you know, to feel some sort of love, you know. Sometimes people do. There's no shame in it. But never feel like you have to. You don't have to. You know, we were given this body. We were given this hair. We were given this skin. Don't try to... I was going to swear. Sorry. Don't try to alter it to fit society's idea of what's perfect. We all at a moment. We all are truly beautiful, you know, in our natural state. Even when it's really hard to see and really hard to believe sometimes. It's so hard saying this shit because I think, do I really believe it? Do I really believe it? But I think this is the way for me to, like, get myself to believe it. It's just saying it, like, I'm, like, honestly, who am I even talking? Like, girl, be honest with yourself. I'm talking right to myself. So I might as well just talk to myself and be like, D, I know it's really hard to see it right now, but, like, one day someone's gonna, like, look at you and think that you are the most beautiful, outstanding, strong, resilient woman. And it's so hard to see right now, but one day someone's really gonna see it. And it's so hard. I know it's so hard, but just, like, keep your head up and just know that, like, the day's gonna come and you're gonna be happy, not only with somebody else, but, like, with yourself. You're gonna be content with yourself, and you're gonna be so grateful that you held on and that you kept the faith, and that and just that you believed that you were worth it. You are most definitely worth it. And don't let yourself for a second think that you're not. You really are. So I'm just gonna end my real talk with D here. Yeah. I will see you guys next time.